Hey, this is Tilak. Welcome back to our fast formula tutorial. Today we are going to cover one more fast formula in GSP. Today we are going to cover salary progression date determination fast formula. The type is called salary progression date determination. This basically allows you to calculate the date wherever you are attaching the fast formula. There are three places it allows that GSP setup allow you to attach that. One is a progression date. Other one is the salary calculation date. The third one is salary calculation for that the second process, that is rate synchronization. The rate synchronization date. So basically three places. One is a salary progression date, assignment progression date, salary change date, rate synchronization date. Okay. The progression date is nothing but like when you are updating the assignment with a new step, the effective date of the assignment. Salary change date is the salary when you are whenever you are changing the salary. That's what the salary change date. The salary synchronization date also same thing, that whenever you are updating the salary, the synchronization date is the salary effective date. This formula supports whatever the context you are seeing it. This is the standard context which is supported by all the compensation fast formulas. Okay, this we talked about that in our previous tutorials. In the TCS also we talked about the same thing. So we are not going to get into the detail. What we are going to see is that input values. It has got a very limited input value. That is a grade ladder gradient, grade ladder name. The reason is this formula is calculated in assignment level, not in a grade level or a step level. Basically, you are determining the steps, all the eligible steps. Then you are calculating which date has to happen, which date that calculation has to happen. That's the reason you are not seeing any grade or step. But I guess it would be nice if they are sending what is the current person's grade step name. Okay, it is not there. And we have seen in our previous past formula how to determine the person's current grade or step name, that IDs and name and everything. Okay. And the other thing is what's the return value? The return expected value is a string. Okay, though is a date formula is string, but the string in a specific format. YYYMM is a typo, is a DD. Okay, the typos here. So it's YYYYMM format. So automatically that the process will convert that into a date. Okay. Now, what are we going to do today? We have covered enough of the logics. So today we are going to go very simple. The date calculation is, it is going to calculate the next Monday. Okay, the calculation will be done in a two basis. One is, I'll say how you manually calculate. Other one, you can use the provided function. Why do I do that both way? Provided function is more than enough for this purpose, but I'm also looking how do you calculate manually. If you get into some kind of a complication, you can use it. Otherwise, the provided function is more than enough. Okay, let's get into writing fast formula. This time we are not going to write a fast formula. I already wrote the fast formula and tested the fast formula. It is a very small fast formula, so I'm going to explain you what it does, what is it doing it. Okay, Now, the formula called GSP date calculation is a salary progression date. If you are looking at that, okay, I can get into that part. Okay, salary progression date first formula. Now the thing is, what I'm using the input is ladder ID and the ladder name, and entering into that and get the contest effective date. I'm getting it, and I'm also writing the effective date. Then I'm getting that get date of a week. Okay, L date code. That probably going to tell me is Monday or Tuesday or whatever it is. So I am also going to get that L date. This is going to give me a number in text. When you are giving it that the D as a format is going to give a number. Sunday start with 1, Monday 2, like Saturday is 7. So that way we can calculate that. Okay. So I'm going to write both into that log, that next date of a week, sorry, get date of a week, and that text. That both I'm going to write that into that log. Okay. Now by default, I'm creating a variable called LDate return add days 1. Now what is happening here is when I'm calculating manually, if today is Sunday, so it goes to the next day. So that way I'm adding to the next Monday. Okay. If it is not Sunday, then I'm having a formula. Basically, I have a -9, I'm taking it, and minusing that then number. For example, if you are already in Monday, you are in 1. So -9 minus 1 is 8. So you are adding Monday to 8, then that will give you a next Monday. The whole logic is reaching next Monday. If you are in Wednesday, that is, I think the Monday is 2, sorry. If you are in Wednesday, that is 4, I think. Sunday is 1, Monday 2, Tuesday 3, and Wednesday 3. So 9 minus 3 is 6. Then you are adding that LD to 6, that will give you a next Monday. That is the formula we are using it. So this is how you can reach the next Monday. Okay, the only exception is if it is Monday or like Sunday, then the formula does not work, because if it is Sunday, then it is trying to reach you the next Monday, not the tomorrow. So that's the reason if it is Sunday, the exception. So I'm making it as a default. If it is not 1, that the two number LD is not 1, then I'm using the formula that gives you this one. That's the one way you can do that. Actually, you don't have to do that this logic, because I'm just giving you a logic. Okay, the simple logic is there's a function called next day. Okay, next day you are telling L date, and you are giving a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. So basically that automatically the function will give you the next day. Okay, so I got my next day, then I'm writing that next day into that log. So the next day from the effective date. Okay, then I am returning the value. This is a very simple first formula, calculating it. Does it make any sense in a real case? I don't know. I'm just giving you a like an example. The things you have to understand is you are returning the date in a YYY format, and what are the input values, and I have shown you all the context. Everything else is your logic according to your requirement. Okay, it is compiled. Now I'll show you where I supposed to attach that, where I'm attaching that all the time, showing to you. Okay, I'm going there, going to the first formula. Sorry. Professional ladder. Searching it. GSP Metris customer support. I believe this is the one. Okay, if you are looking that, okay, I'm using here the transaction date. I'm using the assignment date. I'm using here transaction date, and GSP formula is there. Okay, already I processed this one. I'll show you the process. I didn't show you where like you can also attach to the salary, but you know that wherever you are attaching the salary date calculation, you can choose the past formula, then you can choose that the formula name. Okay, now we'll go to that run batch process in the workbench. Then we are going to monitor. Okay, the run create step is here. I'm taking this one. I don't know why it is giving us. I have no idea. I supposed to select this part, not that. Okay, I'm choosing this one log file. I'm coming to the log file. These are the previous formula what we executed. I'm coming to the end of it. All the eligibility is over. It goes to the date calculation. The date calculation is here. This is the date calculation. The Monday, that's the first one. Sorry, this is all effective coming. The second is basically Monday is a number 2. Sunday is one number 2. Then the output is coming in. Since the effective date is 15th, so the next Monday is 22. That is how it's calculating. So it's returning that 2021 11 22. This is how he's returning it. That's it for the day. And we have one more formula left for GSP. That is like how to calculate the value, that amount calculation. I'll cover that in the next week. By that we are completing the GSP. Thank you.